Today we're going to talk about unity and how an artist creates unity in their artwork. First thing you need to know is what unity is. And unity is basically using the elements in their composition in such a way that it unifies the artwork. So no element is stronger than the next. There's a clear theme communicated throughout the artwork, and the artwork will evoke some sense of organization. Now, we can use many different things to create unity in an artwork. Some of the things that we have used in the past is the subject. So all of the things in the artwork are similar or the same. The medium, so mediums are the tools that you use, such as pencils, or maybe we all use crayons or paints. And then the substrate. The substrate is the bottom, the base of the artwork. So like a canvas or a painting on a canvas, the canvas would be the substrate. So it's the base. Here's an example of one piece of artwork where we, as a class, as a 7th grade class, created unity all together. We used skulls and bones as our subject matter this time. So we all created first a skull, and then we used the same substrate, which was the black paper, and we also used the same medium, which is the oil pastel. And then we wanted to create unity in our artwork, so we also added some bones within our piece of artwork that we were creating. So here's a piece, and you can see that the bone goes across both pieces of artwork. They continue to add bones and shadow, and the project ended up looking something like this. You can see that everything is united by the same subject, the same medium, and the same substrate. Here's some other examples that we've done in the past. This was the crayons that we created. Every student created crayons. They did it with the same medium, and then they also had a little bit of that crayon going onto their neighbor's piece of artwork. Another time we used kind of dishes or bowls and put them all together in such a way. This was actually our inspiration piece, but we did a similar piece of artwork at the end of studying this one too. But this project as well shows us unity in the artwork. So let's go into our Cornell Notes and start filling that out. Okay, when we're talking about unity, the topic would be unity, and the question that we're asking ourselves today is, how does an artist create unity in their artwork? The first key point that we want to ask ourselves is, what is unity? And as we discussed in the past few minutes, it's art that kind of fits together using different things like elements and so forth. So art that fits together. So the question is, what can an artist use to create unity in their artwork? And we talked about some of these. Medium is the materials that we're using. Substrate is the base that we're putting our art onto. The subject, what we're creating, what the artwork is that we're making. And any of the elements, and this is what we've really been concentrating on, is using the different elements to create our different principles. So our final key point that I want to discuss today is, how can we create unity using the art elements? And this is going to be your challenge. I want you to create 3 boxes on your notes side. 1, you're going to create unity using shape. The second space, I want you to create unity using line. And then the third space, create unity using color. These are 3 of our art elements. And I know that we've been practicing this quite a bit, so I can't wait to see what you end up with. We'll discuss this tomorrow in class. Feel free to revisit this, rewind it, pause it where you need to as you're taking your notes for your Cornell Notes. I will be checking in class to make sure that they are in your notes. And of course, as always, these notes will only benefit you when it comes to the evaluation and creating of our artwork.